Hola a todos.
Hi everyone.
We are Daniel Eduardo
and Charmaine Tapin John from Havana, Cuba. Welcome to Inside Vincy, a series of 4 programs about St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This final episode will highlight the cultural life of the island, especially Vincy Mass, the largest cultural event of the island.
We begin with soca music.
Join us.
Let me out, just let me out. Let me out, just let me out. Let me out, just let me out. Let me out of the pen, we going crazy again. Let me out of the pen, we going crazy again. And where do you? Me lose a two. And where do you? Stand there, lose a two. Again. Let me out of the pen, we going crazy again. Let me out of the pen, we going crazy again. Let me stand there. Show me madness. Hey, surunga, 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 surunga. All over the country looking for me. It's only fireman who could set them free. The COVID and volcano they had we mad. The people them so stressed out they going mad. I send for me come, I sing them a song. They all on the ground, like they having fun. The kids start to shake, just like I don't wake. I cause them a smell. People they say, people, let me out of the bed. We going crazy again. Let me out of the bed. We going crazy again. And where do you? Me lose a soul. And where do you? Me lose a soul. Let me out.
With music, masquerade, and pan, the 3 components of carnival, Vincy Mass is the largest cultural event of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Vincy Mass, dubbed the hottest carnival in the Caribbean, is St. Vincent's premier festival. After a considerable process of conversations, religious celebrations began to take hold in St. Vincent and the Grenadines during the 18th and 19th centuries. And with them came the carnival. In the beginning, between the months of February and March, to coincide with the celebration of Lent. The 10 days of celebrations are currently held in the summer, from June to the first week of July. In the 1940s, the public became more involved in this celebration, and with it, new elements appear. Calypsos evolved, and additional forms of music became identified with carnival, like soca, raga soca, and power soca.
I want to touch a bit on the music, because the music from St. Vincent and the Grenadines is responsible for creating the vibe. We have primarily 3 types of music where we would see featured in the festival. The first one is calypso. And calypso is where our calypso artists would take the opportunity to make social commentary. And Vincentians can tell you that our calypsonians are very creative in the way they express the message that they are trying to send. And you know, some people have said over the years that there has been a decline in listenership when it comes to calypso, but Calypso still has its place in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and I myself, since I was a little girl, enjoyed listening to many of our Calypsonians when they present their songs for the carnival season. Then we have Power Soca, which is the upbeat, fast-paced type of music. And it is a dominant feature in Vincy Mass. And this year in particular was a very special year because we saw the emergence of young talent coming up to present music to St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the rest of the Caribbean and internationally. So, for instance, we had some newcomers like Chow Minister and Sura with a song called In the Water. That song has garnered over 1 million views on YouTube. And then, of course, we have stalwarts like Fireman Hooper, who has won more Soca Monarch titles than anybody else. We have people like Skinny Fabulous, who again has made his contribution. And then we have Raga Soca, which is a slower pace, but it creates a nice vibe where you could rock and groove to the music. And we have people like Hans John, again, Skinny Fabulous, Problem Child, and so many other persons who have contributed to the Raga Soca arena. People like Scorpion, Fire Empress, Kevin Little. And we have created this atmosphere that, when our artists sing Raga Soca, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. I can't put it into words, but it creates this vibe of feel good. You're with your friends, you're having a drink, you're having a nice time, and those are the music that you would hear throughout the Vincy Mass season.
Sunset, overproof, vodka, tequila, chase with margarita, don't take me shame, I feel no pain, I leave insane, I forget me woman I never will forget, yeah. I remember when I have no food to eat, and the hunger hits me, I cry, Father God help me, yeah. I remember when I have no clothes I have, the one shirt and pants me have. Me neighbors used to scan me, yeah, but I never forget what my mama told me. Son, you will get there. Satisfy with one until you get more strong. Don't grudge no one, stay far from confusion. Don't kill nobody, don't steal no money. Be patient, son, you will get your own and forget where you come from. Don't forget your homeland. Don't forget where you come from. Don't forget your homeland. Don't forget where you come from. Don't forget your homeland. Don't forget where you come from. Don't forget your homeland. Never, never. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget where you come from. Never forget, yeah, where you come from, yeah, yeah. Never, never forget. Never forget your roots. Green banana and the rose pear fruit. When you eat a lobster and you're just in the fancy. Never forget, yeah, where you come from, yeah, yeah. Never, never forget. Never forget your friends, those who wait till the end. Don't abandon them, give them a helping hand.
carnival season entails the following events. Junior Carnival. That includes several activities and the participation of students from all levels of schools. The Junior Calypso, the Junior Soca Monarch, and the Junior Pan Fest. The Junior Carnival ensures the continuity of the carnival for generations to come to keep alive the cultural heritage of the nation. Beauty contests and the election of carnival queens emerged. Another anticipated event in St. Vincent and the Grenadines is no doubt the Miss SVG pageant. It is a great opportunity for young ladies from different regions of the country to participate in a competition that combines beauty, intelligence, and culture. The winner receives a 4-year university scholarship and the opportunity to represent St. Vincent and the Grenadines at regional and international pageants, and to attend various cultural events around the country. The Soca Monarch competition is the one with the largest number of spectators. In it, various soca artists compete against each other during hours of dance and music. The audience participation is integral to the success of the winners.
You just see me, girl, if you bend over and push back, oh yes, I like it. Hey, hands up in the air, hands up in the air. Beating drum was a crime. I shot it again, say beating on carnival. I can see your man. Say, come and see, fucking you every day. Run the people, but them thing there. Come and see, fucking you every day. Here now, watch this. Watch how they use the energy. People missing in the memory. Everything on the whole watch out. Party mad. People out and bad. Let them out. Stadium. My people want better know to carry on. Jumping in the streets only. Say one. On the wheel. Two. On the wheel. One. Two. I tell them the shouldings. Anytime we touch your phone. Oh Lord, the shouldings. They're here we go.
For fans of steel pan, the steel and glitter awaits. It is the occasion for bands to compete with each other to showcase their talent and skill. In St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the teaching of steel pan through the Pan Against Crime program is used as a means to deter the youths from criminal or undesirable activities.
So another feature of Vincy Mass is steel and glitter. Panorama, as we call it sometimes. And I can say, as a former competitor in Panorama, how important pan is. Yes, your girl played pan. I played double second and I played tenor. And I think, in fact, I was the youngest tenor player in the front line when I first took part in Panorama. So pan has a special place in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You know, it originated from Trinidad and Tobago, but St. Vincent and the Grenadines has adopted pan and the love for pan music. And we see it with the emergence of the different pan bands and the increase in participation of our young people using the pan as an instrument where they portray their talent in the area of music. So pan is another feature and it is very important, and I can tell you that the passion is there and it will be there for quite some time.
The Mardi Gras is a combination of the Calypso competition and the King and Queen of the Mass Bands competition. The Calypsonians combine social commentary and the spirit of carnival in their compositions. Presentation of their songs is an important component of the competition. The King and Queen of the Bands is a showcase of the artistry of the designers. Colorful and diverse costumes and attire are the hallmark of Vincy Mass. The last day of celebration is the big Mardi Gras parade, the most awaited event of the carnival season. The band of the year is selected and the days of enjoyment end in style. Kingston is filled with songs, soca and calypso, and the costume designed by the different band leaders takes center stage with a parade through the streets of Kingstown. The music lives on, it vibrates in our bones until the next carnival season.
Now, of course, you cannot have Vincy Mass without mass bands. And over the years, we have had a number of mass bands who have contributed to Vincy Mass. So you have mass bands like Nelson Block, Melbourne Artisans, Blondie Bird and Friends, Players International. You have new mass bands like Oxygen Mass. You have mass bands like Mirage. And what I love about the mass bands, including the traditional mass bands and the more recent ones, is that, again, they create this vibe. Particularly, the traditional mass bands would also choose themes that are relevant to the Vincentian life. And in doing so, you see the creativity in how they can bring a concept to life through mass. And as it relates to the more recent mass bands, for instance, Oxygen Mass, you have an experience that is created where it is holistic. There is good vibes, good food, good people, and an overall good experience. You have the Mirage Mass Band as well, who provides that same all-inclusive experience. So I want to take the opportunity to encourage my brothers and sisters in Cuba. If you've never visited St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the time to visit is during Vincy Mass. I can assure you, as the Minister for Foreign Affairs, that you will have a good time.
Smoky. It's not dark.
Well, friends, this way we are closing this 4 program series.
Inside Vincy.
I am Dana Eduardo.
And I'm Charmaine Tapin-John from Havana, Cuba. In this, our 4th and final episode, we spoke about the varied cultural life of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, especially Vincy Mass, the largest cultural event of the island.
It has been a pleasure to highlight the Vincentian history, identity and customs, as well as the education revolution and the socioeconomic growth of the country.
We leave you with a very special thanks, born from the affection that the Vincentian and the Cuban peoples have for each other, due to the historical bonds forged beyond these 30 years of diplomatic relations.
As usual, we say goodbye with the rhythm of Vincentian music.
We are inside Vincy.
I would like to express appreciation to all the persons who took time out to visit these 4 programs that we have shown on St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I hope, it is my hope, that in both countries we have come to have a better appreciation of each other. How we live, how we interact, how we socialize, how we have fun, and how we work towards our growth and development. And most importantly, how we work together as individual people in our countries. And so, if we could have achieved that with these programs, then we are very happy. And I also want to express appreciation to the production team that worked on putting this program together. It was a lot of work, and it's a big team. It's like about 10 persons that were part of the team that worked on putting this production together. And I think we have seen, and I hope you have seen it too, the quality of the work that they have put together. And so my appreciation is expressed for the work that Mayor Production has done for this project. Thank you very much. Now we can all go home.
St. Vincent, my homeland, you gave me no mansion, no gold, no diamond, yet I love you a million for the things that you have to offer. Is more than my heart's desire. Lovely beach, tropical breeze, always there within my reach. I love you, St. Vincent, me sweet little island, St. Vincent. I love you, St. Vincent, home of the blessed St. Vincent. St. Vincent, St. Vincent, I love you. Can look at the sunrise, can look at the sunset. Sweet Mother Nature, such beauty, such splendor. Can live my life without fear. Freedom to go anywhere. You got love and you got peace.